This example shows how we deal with cubic units between one set of cubic units to another set of cubic units. Volumes are often measured or reported in cubic lengths, so cubic inches, cubic centimeters. We're going to start this problem just like we do any other problem. We're going to see what we have as our starting units, which is centimeters cubed, and what we're trying to get to, our cubic inches. So I'm going to start with 34 centimeters cubed. And I'm going to show you the way that I typically set up a problem, and it's kind of a longer way. And then I'll show you the shorter way, but I'll show you why it can be dangerous to use that shorter way if you're not really careful. So we have 34 centimeters cubed. So I know I'm going to put centimeters on the bottom. So I have 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. If I did not do anything else with this problem and stopped, what I would get as the units for my answer is centimeters squared times inches, which is not exactly what I want. So I need to do something else to just get centimeters cubed to inches cubed. I can't cancel centimeters cubed with centimeters because it doesn't have a cubic on it. So we're going to backtrack a little bit, and we're going to put another fraction in, and we're going to put the same expression in there. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. And we're going to do that a third time because this is a cubic unit. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. Remember that centimeters times centimeters times centimeters equals centimeters cubed. So now the units that are in the denominator will cancel with the centimeters cubed in the numerator. Now I'm left with inches times inches times inches times inches, which is inches cubed. So that's the units for our answer. And we get 2.1 inches cubed, which I rounded to 2 significant figures. Let's look at a different way to set this problem up. So we still start with our 34 centimeters cubed, and we put in our 1 inch over 2.54 centimeters, but something has changed. We now have a cubed outside of that relationship. With that cube in there, you can rewrite this 34 centimeters cubed, and you carry the cube in. So you have 1 cubed, inches cubed, over 2.54 cubed, centimeters cubed. But notice that that cube had to go with every number and every unit within the parentheses. And that will work just fine. You're doing the exact same calculation. What I see from my own experience and from watching students over many years is that they will write it as 1 inch cubed over 2.54 centimeters cubed. And that is not equivalent because we have not put the cube on those numbers. So we do not want to use that. So if you will remember to carry the cube through all the numbers and all the units, great, you can set it up the second way. If you're like me and forget to do that, writing it out 3 times to solve the problem. Either way, you're going to get the same answer. The goal is to make sure you get to the correct answer.